to the latest edition of the Birdbox Podcast. It's been quite a few months since we've done one of these, so it might be a bit rusty today. I'm John, or Mr. B on Instagram, Mr. B Yarn on Instagram.
I'm Clare, I'm Birch UK, and I'm Clary B on Ravelry.
And I'm Bex, and I'm Bexy Norms on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hello!
Hiya. Now it's been, April was the last time we did a podcast, so there's been loads going on for us over May, June and July. I can't believe we've hit the 1st of August.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's my favourite month though.
Why is
The
that?
only month where you don't work at all.
Woo!
Well, we do work actually during August now.
You do
We've got lots of dying to do after the festivals we just had. So,
But we
Really
we
good.
consider ourselves well and truly told off by everybody that came to see us at Fibre East, and Yarningham had told us off for not podcasting. So we're here because of you.
So because you nagged us into it, this is the autumn podcast.
We
Not
have-
autumn.
We have wanted to.
August. We
Shall I
have
try
wanted
that
to
again?
podcast, and we've tried podcasting and just haven't got our act together because we're
Just
all
been
over the
busy.
shop. We have been very busy.
Yeah, it's been
Oh my
quite
goodness,
a year.
it's so warm in here. I'm so sorry
is-
if I'm
it
getting
is
slightly sweaty.
can't
We're melting.
Have the back door open because Stella goes out the back barking at the birds. Sorry.
So
Okay.
what have we been up to then since the last
So
podcast?
Flock.
Flock was amazing.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Really good to see
It's
so
so
many
good.
people.
We had, what was it, 50% more people?
Yeah,
this
pretty
time.
much.
So
More
we
than
were
that.
packed in.
Yeah.
It was a bit round.
I didn't get a chance to talk to anyone because I was running the shop and it was so busy.
It was
Yeah.
a bit. But we
Um,
had
Which
Sophie
was awesome, yeah. So
from Pixie Yarns, and she was great, and her
She
yarn
had
was
some
beautiful,
beautiful yarns.
and everybody was very excited to see her too.
Yeah.
And we just had the best
Hannah?
fun.
Hannah
was
did
there with her
spotlight.
gorgeous designs from Yarnia Design.
And we had a very fun catwalk, didn't we?
We did. We had a great catwalk
We had
for
8
designs.
brilliant models that really thoroughly enjoyed their walk up the middle of the hall.
Some more than others.
Pictures look like it anyway.
I didn't
Yeah.
actually tell them what they were going to be doing, so yeah.
Well, I think next time you might
But thank
actually
you for
give them a heads
volunteering.
up first before they volunteer.
No, they're show-offs anyway. Oh, it was really good fun. We had some really
It
good
was
fun.
lovely.
Yeah,
It was
played some
lovely.
funny games.
Photo shoot was lovely again as
Photo
well.
shoot
Yeah.
was great. You got some.
I
Especially-
really need to book myself on the next photo
You do,
shoot.
yeah.
You do. We'll let
I just didn't have
somebody
time this time.
take over from you.
Yeah. Well, we had there was a whole group of them wearing the Soldotna crop as well, weren't there?
Oh yeah, that was
So
really
that was
cool.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whole
Oh, there were
bunch
some
of
great
Soldotnas.
hand knits.
Is there a name for that? Do you think?
Oh,
A group of Soldotnas. What should we call it?
a yarn.
A yarn?
Yeah.
A skein? No, I don't
A
know.
herd.
A herd of Soldotnas. Yeah.
No, that's crumpets.
A hank. A hank of Soldotnas. Oh yeah, it was so lovely to see so many people there. And again, coming from all over the place.
Yeah.
Honestly, I get blown away every time somebody is not from the southwest that comes to a
Yeah.
southwest meetup.
Even the ones that come from like Plymouth.
I
Yeah,
know.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely blows my brain that they would come to a little village hall in Frenchay to sit and knit, but it is so much
Play
fun.
some
We
games.
do have so much
It was
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Can't
And
wait for the next
I
one.
Next
know, I
one is
love
in
it.
September.
I love
Yeah,
it
so
so much.
7th of September, yeah. Should be
Yeah,
really good.
and I know that Kelly and Nick from Lay Family Yarns will come to one of them, maybe December.
Oh, brilliant.
So that would be very cool.
And
Yeah.
December's going to be oh no, it's November, isn't it?
Oh, it's the end of
November,
November.
yeah.
It is 30th
But it's
of
going to be a
November.
Christmassy one.
It will be
Yeah.
Christmassy.
We may even do this one on Eventbrite, I think.
May, possibly.
Looking
yeah.
into it.
We'll look at
Yeah.
that. It's yeah,
Because we've got to make sure we can fit everybody into the hall.
it's an option.
So,
And we want to get everyone in as quickly as possible so they can start.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just that everybody is such good fun and they're up for a
Yeah.
laugh and
Yeah.
joining in everything.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody
Yeah.
that came. We really
And then
do appreciate
we
it.
had great fun at Yarningham.
We did.
Yarningham was great.
It's a really good festival.
It
yeah.
was quite funny because
It's lovely meeting everyone.
our stall was like the size of our
I
bathroom.
mean, it fit us
It
three
was.
in it, so we had
Yeah.
to keep standing outside of it.
We had to keep doing like Tetris.
It was like Tetris.
So
It was just constantly
busy.
moving, actually.
It was a lovely festival. It was a lovely venue.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah,
building.
really beautiful, yeah.
And the grounds were gorgeous.
And great cake.
Great
was.
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just really, really lovely, and we enjoyed meeting so many people. It was a bit overwhelming.
Just massive thanks to the more experienced vendors as well, because everybody was really helpful.
Yeah, everybody was lovely.
Giving us tips and
Yeah,
everything.
we were next to All Wall the Ends Wall.
Yeah.
And Felt Fusion. That was very exciting. So yeah, they were lovely. And, yeah, we're novices at this.
Yeah.
Well, you're a little bit
Still
more
learning the
experienced
trade.
now, aren't
We
you?
are.
The last
We
2
are, yeah.
weeks.
We've done 3
Yeah.
now. We know what we're doing.
And then I got serious FOMO when you went to Fibre East.
Oh, Fibre East.
So sad I didn't go.
Fibre
East was
great.
brilliant as well. Loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on a different scale
Oh,
to
yeah,
Yarningham
yeah,
as
yeah,
well. But
Yeah,
it
different
just-
altogether.
The weather could have been better, but just the experience of meeting everybody
Met so
was just
many
fantastic.
people.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Katie inside number 23 and Sandra Cherry Heart. I'm not going to name everybody because
We'll
I'll
forget
leave somebody and they'll get offended.
Yeah, don't mean
but
to do that.
it was amazing to meet everybody that we met and customers. You know, we could
Yeah.
put faces to names and
And
so many people.
Some of our customers are pretty crazy.
Flora Honeypot. Rewarding memories.
Oh, for little that.
Oh, it was
just
great to meet Rachel.
It was a
and
great double
meet
act
up with Charlie
actually.
again. They were a
Both of
double
you.
act.
It was amazing.
They were lovely.
I was so sad to miss
Oh
them.
no.
Yeah.
So sad.
Just my brain hurts trying to think. Just all the great people we met.
Have you seen Miss Lavelli?
Yeah, Katie inside
Katie.
number 23. Yeah, was that her?
No, sorry, yeah.
Same person.
And
Yeah.
you made it, didn't you, John? Because you got a selfie with a few people.
I made it, yeah.
And somebody
That
told
was
you
fun.
you smelled nice.
Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing.
He loved it.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, and just I love it when somebody comes in and they go, right, I want a fade. Help me. Don't know what colour I want, and then you go around and
It's like
pick out colours.
it's like yarn shopping
Came-
without spending the money.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing when people are wearing what you've
Yeah.
dyed up
Oh
as well.
yeah,
That's
Caroline
fantastic.
Crochets
Yeah.
came in and she was wearing this amazing sweater out of one of our green fades.
Was that a Spector? She was
No.
wearing?
I don't know what it was. It wasn't. It was stripy and
Oh,
it was
okay.
lovely, really
Yeah,
lovely. And I
amazing.
met Sprout, famous little Sprout.
Right.
She's got Brian as a mouse and Sprout, who's a sprout.
Okay.
A knitted Sprout who's hanging off her bag.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, follow her on Instagram. You'll
Yeah.
soon find out.
It makes sense then.
It might make sense.
And then it's been birthday week this week as well, hasn't it?
She's
Yeah, you
really
never know.
old.
Look, I look really young.
She's so old.
My
We're
dad
both,
said he was
we're
looking
both
for my
still
birth
just clinging
certificate.
on to the 40-somethings, aren't we, actually?
Just.
Yeah, we're 100
Because-
next year.
Yeah. Big year for us next year, so we'll need to do something to celebrate.
My dad was looking for my birth certificate because he didn't believe I was 14.
Oh.
He
How
does-
did he think you
he
were?
does need
69.
Well, he does need his eyes testing,
Yeah.
and also he does have a lot of kids, so we don't really remember how old
He
any
doesn't
of
even
us are.
remember
I'm
our
surprised.
names half the time.
I'm sure he used to call you Sid,
He
which
did.
was the dog's name.
And
Johnny.
me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I get called Bex.
Yeah, quite often.
As long as I don't get called Martin or...
Oh, your dad's
Oh, wait.
a legend though, actually, because so last week we decided we needed to build something else as part of our store, and I drew up the design, and he came over and helped me create it.
He
and
loved
was
it.
brilliant.
He was all over it, and plus
It's
it's
really
an
good.
excuse to go to B&Q. isn't
Yeah,
it?
so he
Yeah.
loves being
Like dad
cute.
heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, although me and
Right.
Mum got sent on a wild goose chase to B&Q as well, but we weren't going.
Yeah.
Hinge game.
It was a bit like having the Chuckle Brothers in my back garden.
Yeah, but we got
We
it
got
done.
it done, and it
We
worked.
got it
It
done.
did. The
It's
store,
fun.
the store didn't fall apart.
Fantastic.
did it?
No.
People were coming into our store saying how classy it looked. So we were
It's really
quite
good.
chuffed about that. So thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Love you.
Thanks a lot.
He's a legend.
He is a legend. Mum. Yeah, Mum doesn't agree, but
Oh, she does really.
she does. Yeah, I'm sure. In her own way.
Well, I think in a minute I might leave you to start talking about what you've been up to as well, because in
She's
those
not a
months from April through till now, I think you've got quite a few
Finished a few
finished
bits.
things. No?
She probably has, yeah.
Becky's
I
got a lot finished, and you've got one or two.
I'm enthusiastic.
You are.
I just, yeah.
Well, you've been busy with the business, and your hands have
Yeah.
been a bit difficult as well, haven't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
So,
But yeah, it's been hard work.
yeah.
Cool.
That's good. Well, I'm going to leave you to it then.
Come.
Okay.
Anyway, we're back.
Ooh, yeah, we're here.
So, I'm going to start off with some finished objects.
Yeah.
I think I should probably start because I think
you
I got a
should
couple more than you have.
because That is a pile.
It is a pile. Forgive me if I have shown any of these before because I couldn't remember what I've shown and what I haven't.
I don't think you have.
So my first one is my one colour Zweig.
Oh my
Which
word.
was a bit sad really because it ended up too small. I did a swatch, but I'm not very good at swatching and measuring it properly.
Okay.
My tension is really tight.
Very tight.
And I think I did the small rather than the extra small, but it just came up tiny.
Did you use the smaller needles as well?
I used the size it said, I think.
Okay. Excuse me.
But I'm doing another one, which I'll talk about later, and I've gone up to a medium and up a needle size.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, I did it one colour, which I love, and it's in full and hard.
Daphne, perfect.
It does. So it's perfect for shows. So it's in full and hard, which I love. If you haven't tried it, I think there's some in the shop.
No, I don't think there is.
Is there not?
Because
so popular.
we put it next to Daphne, who was wearing that, and everybody fell in love with your sweater, my dear.
I just absolutely love it without colour work. I don't really like colour work. I'm afraid I am the only knitter in the world that doesn't like colour work, but
you're a bit mad.
I just don't like it.
We
It
had
looks like
so many
fishing.
people walk in and go, "That looks like a Zweig," and we go, "It is
It
a
is a
Zweig,"
Zweig.
and they're like, "What? But it's one colour. It looks amazing. It looks amazing." And so many.
I was so
people
addicted
loved
to
it.
this. I think I knit monogamously on it.
Well, you
couldn't put it
whizzed through it.
I did modify the neckline,
Which
the
I
neckline had a
love.
rib and it was too high and it looked ridiculous, so I picked it up, ripped it back a little bit and just did a slight rolled.
And I'm gutted that I didn't do that on mine because
I've
I
done
think
it
it looks
on my second one.
perfect.
You'll see it in a minute, but I've just gone straight into stockinette.
Yeah, I wish
and
I
then I
had.
might still need to pick up and go a bit lower down. I couldn't judge where to start
Okay.
to make it.
Yeah, I
different,
wish
so.
I'd done that. It looks.
It was
so
funny because
nice.
it's kind of
sits
it
nicely.
had a bump here
Ah.
where it was kind of so high,
Yeah.
and then it increased quite quickly, and it kind of, I don't know, it sat really funny, and I've got no shoulders.
Okay.
So it sat funny. It does fit.
Have I got
I can wear
shoulders?
it. I don't think we do because Mum
We've
doesn't.
got small shoulders, haven't we? Yeah,
Yeah,
Mum doesn't.
I
have
can't
them
carry a
either.
backpack.
No.
I have to have a backpack with one strap that
Yeah.
goes across there because they fall off my shoulders.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of our weird family
Got
traits.
me to 49 and I didn't realise.
I just realised you've got no shoulders. Yeah, it does fit. Like it. Hannah gave me the idea to wear it under dungarees.
Yeah.
So it's fine for that. It's just if I wear it with jeans or something, I just feel a bit self-conscious of my tummy and I'm like pulling it down a lot. So I think, yeah.
Oh, it's really
more
gorgeous.
of a Daphne
This
or
one.
under.
Oh.
And again, the same thing kind of happened with
no.
this, that my tension was a little bit too small. And I went on yours because you did this jumper and you told me the size you did, so I did the same size as you, but it's just my tension, it's just
It
ridiculous.
is tight. Well, I went to knit
So-
on your Birds of a Feather at the weekend and I couldn't get the needle in.
Yeah. This is the
Oh.
Spector by Locatelli.
Honestly, Bex, it is so stunning.
And I love this.
So talk to us
So
through-
the colours, the pattern is for 4 colours, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. But I had
I
5 I wanted to choose because I had a little bit of this top one, which is Funfetti by our friend Tracy at Somerset Yarns. Then I faded into this one, which is Moonhopping by the Wall Kitchen, which is like a grey, and it's on a silk,
Oh, it's beautiful.
I can't remember, merino silk base, I think.
Absolutely stunning.
So it's like a grey with little neon-y speckles. Then I moved into
that's
Satsuma in my stocking, or in my pocket, or whatever we want to call it
Oh my
today,
God.
which is one of Clare and John's Christmas colours. And I didn't have full skeins of any of those. Oh no, Moonhopping I did, but the other 2 I didn't. Then the next one is we're going on a Bearhunt,
Oh, I love that one.
which just sort of changed the background colour to a slightly greyer tone. And then it goes into Rockpool. I had a bit of an emergency where I decided I needed to change the last colour so I didn't get any striping. So I
And we
bombed
found
up
one.
here and we found it.
You found the perfect
So
one.
yeah, I
Oh,
love it.
is
Again, it is a
perfect.
little bit on the tight side, but not as bad as the Zweig.
But it'll look
so
cute under your dungarees.
cute
again.
under dungarees, yeah. So I'm going to be wearing dungarees for the entire winter.
You need to buy some more dungarees.
It's cost me a fortune in dungarees. But I loved it. I absolutely loved knitting.
Oh, I love
That's
knitting that
such
one.
a great pattern.
Yeah, we had people buying kits of us saying about, the Spector.
Yeah.
And somebody on Etsy this week has been asking me about the Spector and any
Yeah.
tips on it because it's such a
I'd
lovely
so
pattern.
recommend it. It's so lovely.
And it's easy and it's all laid out. You don't have to think about it. Yeah, love it.
Did I show this one?
I think you did.
I think
show
I
that
did.
one, yes.
I think I did.
But it is rather gorgeous.
I'm going to get rid of that one. It's fine. Okay, do you want to do yours now then?
Yeah, I'll do mine. I don't know which bag it's in. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. The only thing I finished is him. And yeah, I don't think the recipient would watch this anyway.
So cute.
He's got mohair legs.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. So this is Voodoo You Love Me by Susan Claudino.
Oh, she's the same that did Bon Bon Bunny.
Yeah, I stitched him so it looks like he's been put back together. The girls at Knit Night were trying to get me to give him one leg with loads of red stuff dangling down so it looked like he'd had his leg ripped off. But he, so
there's a good story behind this. So we were trying to name him and I said, oh, he just needs like a really average boy's name, just, you know, nothing like too like zombie-ish. So Claire said, oh, what's the guy called in Shaun of the Dead? I was like, Shaun? So he's called Shaun.
I'm so embarrassed.
I still think you need to make him a girlfriend called Dawn.
Yeah, Shaun and Dawn. So this is Shaun of the Dead, although he's actually a voodoo doll. But I've made him out of our Merlin yarn.
He's
DK.
so cute.
He is so cute. I love him. I do love him.
I just love her patterns. I love the way
Lovely
they have
little
like
heart.
dangly
He's so
arms
dangly
and
and
legs.
lovely.
It's
So he held it
cute.
together just with some drops of mohair. I thought you could have hairy legs. I just thought that was cute. But I'm just going to tell the recipient that he's still part human and he has to love him so much to stop him turning fully zombie.
I like his one good eye and his one
I
bad
know.
eye.
And do you know what? I waited about 3 weeks for these blasted safety eyes to arrive.
Yeah.
And I've now got 99.
99. You're going to have to make another one-eyed creature. You'll have to make Dawn.
I'll have to
Oh, dear.
Well, I've got some yarns, some DK yarns that haven't sold, and I'm gonna I might make another one. Max, our nephew, Max said,
Oh, you really
Claire,
are.
that would look really nice in grey. And I said, yeah, it would look nice in grey. He said, yeah, I think it would look really nice in grey. I said, would you like one? He said, yes, please.
There you go then. Add your orders.
Yeah.
Okay, my next finished object is one of my most favourite in a really long time.
Now this got a lot of love at
Absolutely
Fibre East
love
and
it.
Yarningham.
And it wasn't even finished either.
No,
I didn't
it
manage
wasn't.
to finish
It was still on the needles.
So, this way.
If it blocked it?
Yep, I've blocked it. So this is my Birds of a Feather. And this, it's got some... Oh, it's got
What's
a seed
that
on
there?
it,
And
which...
here.
Yeah, you know what that is, don't you?
Mufasa.
That's coming on Mufasa's bottom.
Look, pull it the other way because I think it's hooked.
That cat.
Oh, Mufasa.
He's
so
long haired. He brings in all the gubbins from the bush that he sleeps in. So,
look at that. I love
this
that bit of the egg.
is obviously a pattern by Andrea Mowry.
Of course.
It's in Mr. B's yarn, obviously, in leg warmers and fuzzy peach. I really wanted to knit something in this yarn because I named it, and I just love it. So
Feather and fan.
don't look too closely at the feather and fan because I did make a couple of mistakes.
It's gorgeous.
But, that was the only place I went a bit wrong.
My mistakes.
But
It's so beautiful and it smells.
yeah, it's amazing. It
Amazing.
starts here and goes all the way down through. So you've got like this centre spine which is on the bias, and then it's got this lovely border which I really like.
Yeah, I love the border.
I almost didn't do the mohair bits. I was like, oh no, I'm glad I did. Glad I did.
Yeah, I really
so,
love it.
it's just
it's
light
so
and it's
gorgeous.
It's just lush.
Oh,
I
it's
love the
perfect.
colour, I love the shape, I love the size. I did go down a needle size. I went down to, I think, a 3.75.
Because somebody asked me at the show and I looked
Yeah, a 3.75 when the pattern said a 4. But I do find Andrea Mowry's shawls are so big, I always go down a needle
I think
size.
that's so wise.
But it's just lush, it's so soft.
It's
the
light, it
leg
doesn't weigh
warmers
anything.
is on the merino bamboo base, so it's like really plump and squishy.
Really soft.
And the mohair has got silk in it,
grass.
so it's so
What done with
soft.
Mufasa?
I did end up covered in fluff the whole time I was knitting it, and probably the whole time I'm wearing it,
Yeah.
but I love it.
I was wearing a black apron at the show and
Yeah.
I had it draped over a chair and I had a fluffy
Yeah.
stomach.
but I just love it so
Oh,
much.
it got a lot of attention.
And I loved knitting every stitch apart from the lace bits. I don't know what was wrong with me on that.
No.
They weren't going in my favour.
Okay.
They're a bit fudged, I'm afraid.
Oh, you have
It's
got
fine.
to concentrate.
It's fine, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I know, I'm taking
So
this off for a mount.
sold loads of kits to go with it, so we're really chuffed about that.
And we'll show some kits in a little bit
Yeah.
because they're so nice. And then my final finished object was also a show sample. So John did these really cool mini sets called Magpie Minis, inspired by Interpretation 6.
I do love
So
Locatelli.
all the Ho-He and Vera patterns in there are like
Monochrome.
monochrome. So he wanted to do some mini sets. So he did the mini sets and I made the socks that are in the book.
And they are so pretty.
These are the Moonlight socks
I love
by
the pattern.
Ho-He.
I love the pattern down through the middle.
It is such a nice pattern. It was really addictive because I just wanted to see how each yarn was going to blend together, and you'll see how seamless that fade is.
Oh, I love them
Amazing.
so much.
Only downside obviously was sewing in all the ends. Let me just take them off the blocker so you can see the pattern.
Oh, I love the pattern.
Now, they haven't blocked brilliantly because they're a little bit higher stitch count than I'd normally do, so they don't fit brilliantly on the blockers.
Oh,
But there we go. So really, really pretty.
So lovely. And I can't believe how quickly you knitted
I'm
them.
tempted to do, I'll show you in a minute, I got some self-striping yarn from my holiday socks, and I'm really tempted to do that pattern on a pair of shorties down the front. I didn't use the heel or the toe or the cuff, I do my own heel for that,
it's
and then I
easier
just
to
use
do
the
it.
stitch pattern. So I did an afterthought heel. I did run out of one of the minis that because it was like the heel on both and quite a large section, but you won't even see, I don't think, it's barely noticeable.
It shows more on the camera than it does in real life, actually.
Yeah, but it's like barely noticeable, and that's on my heel, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I am so
absolutely
happy
beautiful.
with them.
They are beautiful.
Love them.
Yeah.
They'll go on my pile of things.
And they looked lovely in our booth.
Yeah, they'll go on my pile of things to start wearing when the weather gets cooler. There we go.
So what we're
And
going to do next
whips.
then? I've got a few whips.
Sure you have.
Yes. Well, I've got a half finished object. So here's one of John's socks.
Yeah,
that I'm knitting on. Yeah, go on then.
See them properly.
Feet are quite, make it look funny. So that is knitted, and I've done the heel. This is my first ever German short row heel on a pair of socks.
Nice.
So that's quite fun to do, and it's really quick, and there's no picking up.
Colourway.
I know, I love it.
Is it Cheers Drive?
Cheers drive.
Cheers Drive.
Cheers drive. And
That for anybody who's not from Bristol is what you say to a taxi driver when they
Or
drop
a
you
bus
off, or a bus
driver.
driver.
you get off the bus and you go cheers drive.
Cheers Drive.
And so yeah, these are first bus colours.
Oh, is that what it is? I've never known that. That's amazing.
This sold out at Fibre East.
Gorgeous.
I love it. I'm knitting it. I love it. You just get these lovely
pops
pops
of
of
magenta.
really dark purple as well when you're knitting it up.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
So that's good. But I found a drop stitch, which is really annoying. Oh, that's me at Yarningham trying to stand and knit and chat at the same time. So yeah, I'm enjoying those. But yeah, my first German short row heel. Oh,
Nice.
and I don't even
It's quite
have
fun when you learn new stuff.
any
like
holes. Well, maybe a little bit there.
that. Oh well.
Whatever. I think I might have done it back to front.
Okay, so in my gorgeous Birch Street UK star bag with my little octopus that Claire got me from Fibre East.
He's so cute.
It's for a premature baby charity, I think, so he's so cute. Anyway, in here is black yarn. Black yarn.
Oh my gosh.
Am I mad?
She's insane.
Not only have I decided that I wanted a black Zweig because I saw Amy from the Little Tailoress had done one and I loved it, and I just thought I
love
wear
her.
that all the time.
I want to be her.
Alright, weirdo. So I decided to do a black Zweig, but then somebody sent me a picture of a Zweig jumper dress. So I'm doing a black Zweig jumper dress. Am I insane? But oh my god, I wear it so much, like tights and boots
You will.
for work.
You will.
Oh my god. So,
I was telling people at the weekend what you were doing, and they were saying, "Is she insane?"
So,
oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
really hard to see.
You can't see it, but it's lovely. Believe me.
So,
oh yeah, there you go.
Again, no colour work. There's the yoke. I've done it the medium size this time, so the gauge is a lot looser.
That yarn is gorgeous.
The yarn's lovely. All it is Cascade Heritage, so it's just a basic. But I didn't want to do anything too exciting, like too expensive if it was just black yarn. No. So I'm just onto the bit where you start putting the crosses onto the body.
Oh, this yarn is lovely.
You can't see that at all. Obviously, I'm only 5'2", so I don't need to be mega long.
No,
but
it's covered in mohair.
It's covered in mohair, yeah.
But
I'm going to wear it
beautiful.
so much. I just, I love all the bright yarns and stuff, but I'm just not going to wear jumpers made of that. It's just not my style at all. No, not at all. I can use that on the socks and the shawls and nice wearable.
Comment down below if you think she's mad.
You don't have to, I already know. I get it from her.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning.
So that may be quite a long-term project, but hopefully I'll finish it maybe by October when I need to wear it.
Needle size and stuff? Or?
Needle size, I've gone up.
You've gone up a needle size.
I have gone up, so I am on. It's all tangled now.
Did you do a gauge swatch? Or?
I didn't swatch because I just went on my previous experience.
Yeah.
So that is a 4mm. I'm using my short-tipped Chowgu twists, which I love and use for everything. I've got long ones and short ones.
Lovely.
And I use them for everything. I do, apart from sock needles, I
You're like
don't
Barbara.
use anything else. Claire, don't be rude.
Barbara's always impressed by a long one.
Dirt bird.
How much do you love that?
John told her not to show that. Oh dear. Right, have you got another whip?
I do. My next whip is a test knit for our gorgeous Hannah Yarnia Designs. Love you, Hannah. And I'm knitting it in our merino bamboo in Equinox, which is one of my colourways.
Oh, there was a lovely lady at Yarningham who absolutely fell in love with that colourway, and she was like, "You're the first store I've come to, I can't buy anything yet." And she was like, "No, I can't leave it behind." And she bought the feather set with it in, didn't she?
There were some gorgeous people.
She just absolutely fell in love. It was so sweet.
Honestly, we've just met some beautiful people, and for me that's the best bit of the whole thing. I just love. So Hannah has designed this new tee.
A bramble tee.
It's called the Bramble officially now, and I'm almost there. It's a 53 row repeat, and I'm on about 38. And I put some love into it last night.
It's gorgeous.
And I so want to get it done because I keep seeing other people's, and it's so nice. And I'm knitting it in our.
A few people have finished now, haven't they?
They have.
Hannah's finished too.
I'm so sorry, Hannah. I'm such a rubbish testing it. But I am really enjoying it, and the pattern's lovely, and I don't think I've gone wrong anywhere, which is amazing. Awesome. And there's a couple of new stitches, new to me stitches. Oh, nice.
And
which I enjoy doing.
Using your stitch markers. That's probably the way to go. That's probably why you aren't making any mistakes. Yeah.
You stitch mark city here because it's you obviously got your repeat, so at least you know you've done the right number when you get to your stitch marker. So thoroughly enjoying that. I am knitting it on zings, which are not my favourite. I don't recommend them. I don't like the joints.
I hate zings.
They catch and they're horrible.
And the cords like kinky.
Yeah, kinky. Not
in a good way.
Not in a good way.
No, Chowgu's always.
Yeah, well, I like liquor, but
I can't use things too much.
I love them, but they were on something else. So.
Okay, so I am knitting the Litmus Cowl by Amy Florence.
That is
amazing. So this is just a free, sort of more of a recipe than a pattern, I think she calls it.
I love it.
On Ravelry. So it's just kind of designed to use those rainbow minis that I know we all have.
Yep.
This was a set that I bought from our gorgeous friend Kelly at Lay Family Yarns, who I just adore.
Love her so much.
And so I am almost through all the colours. I think I've just got to add. No, 2 more. Can you hold it for me?
What size minis? Sorry, I scratched you.
What size needles?
No, minis. What?
10.
Are they 10 gram minis? So you're using 5.
It's the same as your pack there.
Oh, okay, so
10 gram.
So you use 5.
Not even that.
Per stripe. Wow.
Look, so this is one I haven't started yet.
So you'll go through 2
So
repeats
it's that
of
big,
each?
yeah.
Oh.
And then that's the one I've used. So you don't use loads.
No.
So I've just got to add these 2 colours in.
They're gorgeous.
And then I start a new repeat. And then it's got a provisional cast on.
Yeah.
And then you just graft the 2
Yeah.
ends together
Yeah.
at the end, and it's just like a cowl. So
Oh, I love it.
probably going to be a Christmas present.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though I love it myself, I
It
just
is
think it would be a
very
really
cool.
nice Christmas present.
It is very
for
cool.
someone, so.
So I want to knit that.
Yeah. So easy because it's just all vanilla.
So I'm just going to go into my acquisition.
It's like one massive vanilla sock, really. Just round and round and round. So it's kind of been my like car knitting and stuff like that for a while. So
Brilliant.
Might even take it on holiday with me next week.
So it was our anniversary just before Yarningham, and John said I could have some time to myself at Yarningham and go and buy something. So I went to Kelly, made family yarn. My gorgeous friend. I met Nick and Megan, and they were lovely, lovely, lovely family. So I chose this. So mine's obviously a bit more muted than Beck's, but
I love that
absolutely
one.
stunning. And really, it makes it feels autumnal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little of that, and I've got an Easy Knits big boy.
Oh yeah,
in grey.
perfect. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to use that.
Amazing.
It's gorgeous.
My minis were my post Ofsted treat. I got home, I was like, I'm so tired, I'm buying yarn.
And so tell us about Ofsted.
Oh, it was amazing actually. It did go really well. But they're coming back into the next 2 years, so.
But that's a good sign.
For a
so
good
it's
reason,
okay.
but yeah.
So you next.
Right, yeah, I've got another word.
Well, this one's
no, it's you next.
Well, this one's boring. So I'm knitting a low piece sweater for
I'm
John,
not touching that.
and that's
I'm not touching it. Look
bit
how
of the sleeve. To
cheeky
be
it
fair,
is.
I have not been able to go near it.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is.
That's like a washing up sponge.
It's proper wool.
Some man jumper.
You could clean your pans with it.
I thought you were going to say pants.
Should I make him some pants?
Not in that.
So yeah, I've done the body up until here. Got to do the sleeves, and then you join them and do the interesting bit. So, to be fair, it's been so muggy and so hot.
You don't want to knit with that in the summer?
I haven't wanted it near me, so I've not done anything on that.
Okay. Well, that moves from washing your pans. That does move on quite well. So my next this is kind of a finish object / whip, because they're going to be ongoing for a while. I've been trying, especially since watching Jules's vlog and Gayna's vlogs, just trying to think a bit more about cutting down on plastics.
Yeah.
And being a bit more environmentally friendly. So I started knitting some, crocheting, some face cloths. Because I use loads and loads of face wipes, and I'm really guilty of it because they're really cheap. They're like 45p a packet, and it's ridiculous. But I know they contain plastic and I shouldn't. So I've made 15 of these so far, and I've started using some, and so far they're working well and washing well.
Excellent.
I've had the yarn for ages, so it was about time I got on with it.
I don't use face wipes, but I use a lot of cotton wool.
I got these cute little 25 gram.
Oh, I remember when you bought those.
Yeah, Rico Rumi cottons
from
Woolbath. She's got the most gorgeous display of them. They're like little sweets. So I bought 5 of those. I do want some more colours now, obviously.
Oh, they're lovely.
And they literally, I can crochet one in 10 minutes. So they're so quick and easy. I thought they'd make great little bundles, maybe with a nice soap or something for like TA Christmas presents and stuff.
Or some like micellar water or something.
Yeah. So that's the plan. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with those.
Oh, they're brilliant.
So now I'm really keen. I know Jules is just in the process of writing a pattern for a washing up sponge.
Yeah.
So I want to make some of those, and it's just another little thing I can do.
Yeah.
But they're really good because they're soft, but they are quite exfoliating.
Yeah. There's a firmness to them.
Yeah, and
they're
they're
washing.
The ridges. They're washing up okay. I mean, I haven't used these at all, but obviously I wear a lot of black eyeliner and mascara, so they do end up black. I joked with my best friend. I said, "Do you want some?" She went, "Mine would have to be black." But they are washing really nicely.
Oh, brilliant! I'm gonna have to have the recipe from you. And
it's just a crochet circle. I literally just made it up as I go.
Just a crochet circle. I picked up some yarn the other day to make a granny square. For the life of me, I couldn't even remember. All I did was chain 4, joined it in a loop, crocheted 6 into that,
then just around where you crochet 2 into each stitch, and then another round where you crochet 2 into each stitch, trebles, and that's it.
Yeah, okay.
And if you just go on
Attic 24
Pinterest or something like that, you can just get recipes for crocheting circles bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. So, I love that.
Chuffed with that, and that little bag. Kate gave me this. Our friend Kate.
I got a blue one.
She gave me it the first time I ever met her.
Oh,
it was like years ago.
And did you have a sheep mug in yours as well? Yeah, I had a blue one with a sheep mug in as well.
So keeping in there, which is nice and flat, and then I can just take that round about. I took it to the beach on Saturday. Crocheted a couple on the beach. Actually, I was crocheting them on the beach, and Freya was with me, and she came up beside me. She's like, "What are you doing, Bex?" And then she's like, "I think I would like a mermaid in that colour and that colour." And so now I've got to make her a mermaid.
What was it she said to you about when you were little?
Oh, she said, "Did you do lovely things with your Bex when you were little?" I didn't have a Bex when I was little. So cute.
Oh,
so cute.
Can't stand it. So, this is where we see.
I love that bag.
How different Zweig can look. So yeah, this is one of mine, but I made it just for me.
So nice.
Yeah.
You could make one just for me.
You're not as adorable as
you're
Freya.
a #1 shop assistant.
Yeah, she is a pretty good shop assistant. But I do treat you well.
I did come here, didn't I? Like my second day of my holidays.
She did.
Labelling yarn.
She got us ready.
Counting yarn, packing yarn.
We wouldn't have been ready for yarn for Fibre East if it wasn't
fun
for her.
I loved it.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. But I did buy her a present.
She did. I'll show you in a minute.
So this is my Zweig, which looks very
Which we started at the same time.
We just started at the same time. Yeah, we were having a knit along. That's rubbish.
I won.
I think you might have done. It's just too warm.
Yeah.
So I'm knitting this. The green is John Arbon Harvest Hues in the, I think it's evergreen. Maybe. And oh look, I've been looking for that everywhere. What am I like? So our lovely friend Becca Mahuli gave me this, or she let me have it, and I gave some money to charity. And I love it. I love
the
John
contrast
Arbor.
colour.
The contrast colour is Merlin. Is one of mine on the Falkland Merino, the 100% non-superwash, and it looks very different, but it's very squishy.
Yeah,
and it's really soft and absolutely gorgeous to knit with. But we're not going to do that again.
It's much
we wanted to try it out. It does, yeah, completely different, because that is the same as Shaun. And it's unbelievable how different it is.
You're so close, Claire.
I know, I'm nearly there. I'm halfway down.
I do think you're right with the neck, though.
The first sleeve.
I think you should do that with the neck.
Do what with the neck?
Pick up and...
What, take it lower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the rib's that great. It's quite short.
It's short and it wants to fold.
I don't think it'll sit nicely. See what I mean here? It was this kind of bump. It goes in here and then out here.
Yeah.
I picked it up
I think
just...
it was block, but that could
I think I picked it up just... Well, I thought that, but it didn't. I picked it up just about there.
And what
did
you
pick the stitches up, just rip
cut
that out, cut that off, and then just knit a couple of rounds of stocking.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah,
maybe
I might do that. Because, yeah, it is quite a high net.
It's quite high and it just doesn't sit nicely here.
Well, I think if you're a bit busty as well, you need a bit of a lower neckline, because you look like you're all boobs then.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to hear that, did they? So, mine's kind of cropped. It's quite short, which I like. I'm not a crop jumper kind of girl, because I'm conscious of my belly as well. But I thought, stuff it. It's only me that cares. So, yeah, I did it slightly cropped. And I reckon, I might get that out of 2 skeins, which is a bit mad, really. But yeah, I'm enjoying knitting it. It's a lovely knit, but at the moment it's too hot and too clammy. My hands are always sweaty and I don't want to pick it up.
Nice. So I've got something funny to show, because a few weeks back in work I was doing a reading book audit, because our books were getting to a point where they've been read by one of our teachers who went to the school. So they were old. So I was clearing out. We threw loads out because some of them were just awful, like vets that look like Rolf Harris, very un-PC, or just ridiculous. Like anyway, so I found this one which just made me laugh. So I brought them home with me. It's called Knit 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 Knit, and it just cracked me up. It's about the lovely Polly Peebles who likes to knit.
Oh,
and
so funny. Her hair. Look at her hair.
I'm a little bit worried she's me. Really. It's just hilarious. Polly Peebles knitted so much and so fast that soon everyone had all the knitted things they needed.
It is her!
But Polly Peebles had lots of leftover wool.
Sarah came to visit. Sarah's your best friend.
Everyone I know has a scarf, but what else could I knit with so many bits of leftover wool? Knit, 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 knit.
Oh, that's so funny.
So funny. And in the end, she makes a scarf for her children. It just cracked me up. So yeah, that just made me laugh.
I love that.
Anyway.
That's really funny.
I've got one more whip.
I've got one more.
I have...
oh, it's a lovely bag.
It's a very lovely bag. It's another Birdbox UK bag.
I should make some more bags. They're all gone now.
Right. So I haven't picked this whip up for possibly a year. I have no idea.
Do you know what? It's really funny. But my next whip is
how funny.
How weird
so it's my
I love it.
My scrappy granny stripe.
Absolutely love it.
Getting quite big now, actually. And you won't believe it, but I picked it up. Well, you might believe it. I picked it up on, what day was your birthday? Tuesday.
Yeah.
I picked it up on Tuesday. It's now Thursday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
From a holiday break. And I've got a progress keeper in here. And I've done that much.
No way. Oh yeah, you said about your step counter, didn't you?
Oh yeah, this is really funny because I found if I crochet, my Apple Watch thinks I'm doing steps. So I'd had a really lazy day and I'd done 22,000 steps. It's great. It's great. But I also had some great fun making some new yarn cakes to feed this
that's
blanket.
what I love doing.
So I'm trying to make it so that it kind of graduates through colours a little bit, just to give it a little bit of cohesion, because my Cozy Memories blanket is just crazy, so I wanted one that was a bit more thought through. So I've got a nice pinky peachy cake here, which I'm about halfway through. And then I've got a lovely bluey greeny going into pinks and purples there. So I'm excited to use those. So yeah, I'm just sort of, I don't expect to finish it anytime soon. I'm just thinking, well, I've got the mojo for it, or crojo, should I say?
The crojo.
That I should just put some work on it now, and then if it goes away for another year, then
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all right.
It doesn't matter, does it? Same. It's funny because my last whip is my blanket. I'm not doing a crochet one. I undid my crochet one because it was going nowhere. But I've made magic cakes. But mine have got no, magic balls. Mine have no rhyme or reason apart from this one is all tonals and solids, and this one is mad and bonkers. But I'm knitting mine. Can you tell them how double, so it makes sense to me. So I am just doing a fisherman's rib blanket, and
that is cool.
yeah, it's just happening.
Kind of reminds me of like a Missoni pattern. It's cool.
A what pattern?
Missoni.
What's
The
Missoni?
designer.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Google it.
I will. Yeah, so it's just, and some of them are sparkly. I don't know where, up until the blue stripe, it's just random yarns, but now I'm knitting it one tonal, one variegated or speckled. I'm not sure kind of what it's going to look like from here on. So, yeah.
That's cool.
But it doesn't really matter because it's just a bit bonkers anyway.
Yeah.
So, but it's such a nice knit because you just
Feels
knit one, you knit into the one below, you knit one, you knit into the one below. So you just sit in there and.
Yeah, really rhythmic.
Oh no, I've said several times this morning about I'm not wanting that on my laps. It's too hot. It is a little bit like that at the moment. It's like I'm knitting a blanket. What's wrong with me? But actually, it's what I want to knit on. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I love making the magic balls, and that is just
I know it's really fun,
picking up loads and loads of minis and just
and it's quite satisfying because you feel like you're using
I'm
up all those
using up
scraps
the
and
minis.
minis that are just sitting around.
yeah, my drum that I've had full of minis. So I got a pigeon called Walter, and he's just turned up. Yeah, I feel like I'm using them up, and it feels really good.
Yeah.
So that's my whip.
Okay, cool. There I've got a sort of a future knitting / sort of
very nice
almost immediate knitting that I'm going to do today. This is my my Birch Dk bag that was made using fabric woven by our lovely friend Nikki, who's Clara Peggotty. So I love this bag.
I love that bag.
So I am going to knit the Pear Blossom Shawlette by our lovely Hannah.
Oh,
This comes in 2 sizes, so when you buy the pattern you get the shawl and the shawlette.
nice.
It's like a 1 skein and a 2 skein version.
I love it.
So because I'm knitting a black jumper and a cowl that's grey every other stripe, and I've just finished grey socks, I needed some colour in my life. So I am going to knit that using this yarn, which I picked up from our friend Lydia last week, who is doing a bit of a de-stash because she's moving house. So this is it's Madeline-tosh in their Dandelion base, which is 90%, let me just check a minute, 90% merino, 10% linen.
Ooh.
So it's a new base to me, and it's singles.
Yeah, you can see the linen.
Yeah, you can. I can't, I'm so sorry, I keep getting up, but I can't see the screen that far away without my glasses on, and I can't see if it's focusing. There we go. Yeah, it's really soft. Really soft.
Yeah, it's lovely.
So I'm going to knit that, and I think this is going to be one for the Christmas present pile as well.
And
And then
the colourway called?
oh, it's called Holy Festival,
Holy
which you can see that.
Yeah.
And then finally I've got one more future whip, which I'm sort of just thinking about at the moment because I can't decide what colour to do it in. But when we were at Yarningham, opposite us was a stall with Jimmy Knits, and I saw this postcard and I was like, I have to knit that jumper.
She was gorgeous.
She was, oh my god, I went over to talk to her and I was like, I just kept staring at her because she was so beautiful. But that jumper, I have to knit. It's so me, like back wing, bit of lace. So I'm stuck between 2 of Claire's colours at the moment, so I just need to
There may be a bit of an exciting collaboration coming up.
Oh, really? Oh, there we go then. So yeah, that's my.
It's so my that jumper.
Yeah, future whips. I've got a jumper a bit like that, kind of back wingy and lacy, and I wear it loose, so it'd be quite nice to have one that I've made.
It's just picking a colour now.
Yeah, I'm stuck between Melba and your Naked Buble, which is undyed alpaca, isn't it? So
Alpaca
like
silk cashmere.
Well, it's such a soft grey, but it's got such a sheen. It's like silver.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
I think I might just have a garment in that because it's so soft.
Oh, it's too exciting.
Right, you got some acquisitions?
I have. Well, I showed you my lovely minis, and then so Kelly said, "Hey, how about doing a swap?" So, well, I'm not going to pass that up. Thank you very much. So I saw this, and you know, actually, I'm really annoyed with myself, and I will probably have to go online. Because when we were there, our lovely friend Lucy, who's Country Bumps,
oh yeah, lovely.
She bought in her exploration station that she'd knitted out of 4 skeins of Kelly and Nick's yarn, and one of them was this, and there was like a purple and a green and something else.
They were so pretty.
Oh, it was absolutely stunning. It was really stunning,
Yeah.
and I kind of wish I got all 4 skeins now.
Well, when we go to their opening of their shop, you can get them then, can't you? I'm so excited for all of it.
I am so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah. August the 17th in Ironbridge if you're around.
Yeah, gotta go. So this is called Vintage Fabric, and it's 75/25 super wash merino nylon, and it's gorgeous. Look at that. Love it. Oh, I love it.
I've only bought a few. I've acquired quite a few things recently, but not necessarily buying them. Like a few people have had de-stashes and given me stuff.
Yeah.
I've had some lovely things from you for helping out and stuff like that. So my first one is also Lay Family Yarns.
Becky hair on it.
Standard. And I saw this at Yarningham, yeah, and I fell in love with it. So I picked it up, and Kelly would not let me pay for it. So naughty. And this is called Hyacinth Bouquet.
Oh, I love it.
It's just so soft and pretty. I think it's going to need to be probably a pair of Hannah's socks, one of her sock designs, because it's so soft and pretty, and all Hannah's designs are really lacy and gorgeous. So I think that's what
one of her Mad Men patterns.
Yeah.
You bought a few more things than I did, so I'm gonna let you. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, well, you bought that as well.
I know, but I haven't seen it. You've clicked yours
so
up.
at Yarningham, we met. What's his name? Alex. Alex and Elaine from
Yeah.
Fab Funky Fibres, and they were the ones I wanted to see because I love
they
their
were so
yarns. I had them
lovely.
before, and they were so lovely. I got made to feel so welcome on their booth.
I felt like a superstar because he said to me, "Oh, I meant to thank you for mentioning us on your podcast," and I was like, "Oh, somebody watched it."
But their booth was amazing. They had amazing samples. He was
Oh.
there cranking out socks, so you could see like how their stripes
Oh.
worked. So we both bought this one, which is called Florence. So you can see mine's already.
We bought it
bought up.
separately. We didn't.
Yeah.
We weren't doing. I came back and went, "Look what I bought," and she said, "I bought that one."
I love it.
I love it in a cake
and
though.
so it's like a grey, almost navy, and then a
Almost like
pale
charcoal.
grey, and then a peachy coral, and then a speckle. Oh, so nice. And their stripes are just amazing. And what's great is they do 50-gram skeins.
Yeah, but they had the tubes all hanging down.
Yeah. But they do
it's so
50-gram
hard to
skeins,
do.
which is plenty for me for socks. I can do, if I use different
Yeah.
heels and
Yeah,
toes, I can do a full length pair of
And
socks for that.
you get a little doofer on
Yeah,
them.
rose gold bulb.
Yeah.
So nice. And then I picked up this one. I was really drawn to this one just because it was like pretty colours. And it's got a name which I hold up because I'm not even going to try and say it. You see that? And I googled it, and apparently it's Thai for a feeling of contentment. So I thought that was really nice. So that's going to be my holiday knitting for next week, because I thought I'm hoping that I shall have a feeling of contentment on the beach in Croatia. So that's going to be my plain
next week.
knitting.
What I loved, their branding. I absolutely love their branding.
Oh, I just wanted everything.
But all the
on
labels
first
were
time.
different, and the work and like the heart that goes into it.
But they were just such nice people.
They were
Like,
beautiful
go
people.
buy Fab Funky Fibres. They're amazing.
Oh, it's
They
so
are lush. It's
honestly,
such a shame
yeah.
they're not local because we could have had them at
mind-blowing.
Flock.
Yeah.
Right, and talking of Flock, I've got some acquisitions that I bought at the last Flock
Oh, I
from
forgot on my
Sophie.
Sophie yarn. I've left my Sophie yarn upstairs.
So, first of all, I got this pack of highlighter minis, which I
They are
love.
incredible.
And those, I'm going to go with this skein of shale from Clare and John, which I also picked up at Flock, to make the Pom Pom Pom
Yeah,
shawl
I
by
love
Brixton Pearl.
Yeah.
Trays. And yeah, if you haven't seen that
awesome.
pattern, have a little look at it.
It is
gorgeous.
a gorgeous pattern.
It is gorgeous. So yeah, those are going to go
I left my
together.
Sophie yarn upstairs. I had Rapscallion. It's gorgeous. Go check the website.
Okay, and then I also bought these micro skeins called I'll Be Your Mermaid.
Oh, you got knit a mermaid for Freya out of this?
Yeah, that could be the mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go then. It's meant to be.
I love the crinkly. So.
I love the crinkly patches. Sophie does the best speckled fades.
Oh,
Best speckled fades.
so beautiful.
Oh, I just got overwhelmed with her stand. It was,
was
so
beautiful. It was
gorgeous.
beautiful.
So then that takes me on to the present that Claire bought me. Now, if you're of a, I don't know, delicate disposition, you might
don't
want to
like-
look away.
You don't like swearing.
I don't know if you heard about Naughty Makes, which is I think a sort of an offshoot of Yarnistry.
Oh, she was lovely. Well, they were lovely. We
Yeah,
met them.
I've always admired their
They
stuff.
were
I've bought
opposite
their
us
stuff
at
before.
Fibre East.
Their overuse of the word beaver makes me laugh so
Oh,
much.
so much. And they had stitch markers
So I'm just putting these out because they're in a bit of a
with
tangle.
Mel members on.
Thank you, Claire. So anyway, Claire bought me these. I don't know why. I don't know what she's saying about me and why she thought I'd appreciate these. But can you see? We have. I'll save that one till last. We have this one. Excuse the plaster on my finger. Oh, I won't focus. This one, which is a word I use quite a lot, especially when I'm
She
making
really
mistakes in my knitting. This one, which is funny. This one, which I don't know what Claire's trying to tell me. Ooh.
They're just all Boris words, aren't they?
This one, made me laugh. This one, which I love. And then finally, the one that explains it all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love those. I found those in the bag with my Birds of a Feather when she came back.
I couldn't resist.
So yeah, love them.
You nearly got a packet of the Mel member ones, but they'd all gone.
Nice. I've also got one more thing where basically one of the parents in my class that I've just passed on was a knit. Well, she's actually a crocheter, and so when I got the gift from her little girl at the end of term, I got this.
Oh,
it's a notebook. How cool is that? It's actually from Stationery Geek, which I discovered at Wonderwall.
Yeah.
And we were going nuts when we loved
Stationery
it.
Geek. Yeah.
So it's really cute. It's got like a little ball of yarn at the bottom of each page. Ooh, hold it up. Not gonna.
Something's gone weird with the lighting there.
Yeah, it has. It's probably the
Yeah,
white
the white.
paper blowing it out. I expect. Anyway, it's got a ball of yarn on it. So yeah.
You keep getting those other 2 skeins out. Is that for something else?
I've got these. I think I've already shown them. I'm not sure. But I got these. I think Claire gave me this one. A skein of You Do Something to Me.
Is that bamboo?
For helping out one day.
It looks like bamboo.
No, it's Hiddleston. No, it is
It is
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston.
Which I love. I don't know what that's going to be yet. And then also I picked up a skein of Nautilus Dk. I picked this up at Wonderwall. Just because I didn't really have much. Well, I don't have much stash, but I don't have any DK stash, and I thought that might be quite useful for like a baby cardie or a hat or something.
Gorgeous hat.
So that I think is it.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's an acquisition, but I didn't buy it. I had this for my birthday from my brother and sister-in-law. They went on a Nordic cruise, and they saw this,
It's lush.
and they thought of me, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Some amazing.
Each pattern has a story. So it's like there's an old picture of like an old pair of socks, and they've been in museums or people's houses, or she's found them. So this was a pair of bride stockings worn by Sigrid Hansdatter from somewhere. And they were knitted with white cotton yarn, and she appears in the census in 1865, unmarried. And then it tells a story about this woman, and these were the socks she wore at her wedding.
And so cool.
Yeah, and then she's recreated them.
That's amazing.
And all the socks in there have got.
And they're not all colourwork. Some of them are lacy, aren't they? There's some really pretty.
Yeah,
lacy
they're not all
ones that I
colourwork.
like.
There's some. I want to find the knee-high ones. They're
There's loads of
absolutely.
knee-length ones. There's some ones that I think would be cool as Christmas stockings.
Yeah. There's some colourwork ones I can knit for Josh. Look.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, Josh, you love
It's
it.
so cute, but I love these as well. But they've all got a story behind them.
That is so cool. So it's like a real reading
It is
book.
properly. You go through it in a Norwegian museum. These were from 1928. These ones.
Oh right.
Yeah, I think they were baby ones, but she'd made them into adult sizes. But I mean, they're just. My dad's found a pair, some stripy ones in here, and he said, "Can you knit 12 pairs for Catecham Town Walking Football Club?" Dad wants his football team to wear those socks. Stuff off.
No. Stuff off.
But look at those.
They're so pretty.
Absolutely.
Stockings from 1868.
1868. Yeah, and then she's recreated them. And it is an absolutely beautiful book.
Oh,
So that is Nina Gramland Saber. A seriously beautiful book, and it came all the way from Norway, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
So, I think we're done. We better get John back.
We're done. The tea's
Oh,
cold.
we've absolutely created carnage.
Yeah, bombs dropped out here again.
Yeah.
Oh well,
We're going to get
see you
him.
later.
Okay, so they've welcomed me back again, and just to finish off, we're going to show you some of the yarn that we've got in the shop at the moment, some that are going in next week, and tell you about something that's coming up pretty soon as well. Okay, so first of all, we want to say a massive thank you to Sarah, or as known as Yarn and Blarney, and this amazing shawl that she knit, crocheted and designed, which was featured in, I think it was issue 14, I want to say, maybe
I'm
not.
sure. Was it July?
From Inside Crochet,
June?
and this
I
was
think it was June because
Yeah, I think,
I think it was,
I've
yeah.
got, I've got the magazine. I did buy it. Do you want to try and pronounce it?
no,
It's got an Irish name. It's called Blauhanna, I think.
is that right?
Yeah, Blauhanna. But yes, it's
That's
absolutely
really
gorgeous.
nice.
And it
So-
smells lovely too.
And the collaboration is that it's in these two yarns from ourselves, which is Honeysuckle, and you can see this is a beautiful sort of pale pink, dusky pink base, and speckled with
Green and brown and mauve, I think.
You're still remembering because it's a while ago since you dyed that one.
No,
Okay.
I'm just trying to...
And
Yeah.
also flamingo. The colour at the end there.
Which I actually dyed up especially for this. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really good.
So those two colours, there's a few of them, not many of those left in the shop at the moment. Then, at the beginning of the summer, we came up with this colourway, which is called Sleeping with the Fishes. And it was a teal variegated base with, look at these, pops of coral and yellows, and there are some sort of burgundy reds in there as well. And that was really designed to go with a whole range of teal tonals, like shallows.
Gosh, I love those.
They went well.
Those two
Scuba,
together.
Rockpool.
They're really lovely. And also to go with the coral, really.
Yeah,
So
that's
if we
cool.
put the coral
Yeah, I like
together
that
with
clash.
that,
It's all good.
look at that.
That's beautiful.
And maybe even with chiffon.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
four
yeah.
together there.
That would make a cool Spector.
Oh,
It would, wouldn't it?
yeah.
So those are in the shop at the moment. Then there's leg warmers, which you were talking about just now,
Great
weren't
name.
you?
It's a great name.
It is a
Great name,
Becky
yeah.
chose it.
Don't know where we came up with that from.
Is
wanna show that
on
one?
back shawl?
No, this is
No, this is on
merino
merino nylon, superwash merino nylon.
And it got a little mention on the little Tayloress's stories on Instagram.
Yeah.
Everyone's all over leg warmers at the moment. They love
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
such
it's
a cool
going
colour.
well, going well.
It's really soft and pretty, but it's got those like neon pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
love it when you're just knitting, you just got love.
Yeah.
Pop colour is so nice.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
it.
cool.
So-
Love it.
That's almost it, I think, for the shop at the moment. Oh, and then we've got Neptune's Knickers. Did I show that one? No. So, yeah, hope you like the name.
I love the name of that.
And again, this
The
is just a
speckles are
range
amazing on that one.
of turquoise, teal, blues, greens, very sea-like colours. So there you go, that's Neptune's Knickers. Now for next week, we're going back to some of the more neutrals and brownie tones as well. So we have this lovely little range going in. If I hold them all up together first of all,
That would make a cool Sedona.
can I do all of that?
Katie from Inside Number 23 is doing a sold out in some of these colours.
So we have, do you want to show the tonals together?
Yeah. We have Mutende, Ray and Tannery. Love. Oh my gosh, I love them.
Oh, that's our next door neighbour now just calling his pigeons in. So apologies for that.
I didn't hear you.
I know. And then we've got Stella Bella, which is the one which is named after our beautiful dog.
Who's been surprisingly quiet.
She has been very quiet today. She's been sleeping actually. I've been in working on the Mac and she's been sleeping next to me.
She is an old lady now.
There you go. So that's Stella Bella. And then we have Just Rust.
Beautiful.
Someone was asking when these are going back in, so there are a few going in next week's. I'm afraid we're having a week off of dyeing this week after all the festivals we've been doing. So limited stock at the moment, but there will be more coming soon. And then Rusty, which is a darker grey,
And then all together,
and all together.
they look nice.
They
All
look
together.
All right, okay. So there we go.
Yeah.
They do look gorgeous all together.
So look out for those in the shop update next week. And I wanted to show you this one, which I'm really looking forward to dyeing up a bigger batch of. This was a bit of an experiment, but I love it. It's called Silver Birch. And it's just
Mum
so
named
subtle.
It is lovely.
And I'm absolutely loving that. So there's going to be a batch of these dyed up pretty soon. Okay, nearly dropped that one. And that's Silver Birch. So that's about it
Right,
for the
feather
yarn at
sets?
the moment. Oh yeah, feather sets as well.
Yeah. When will they go in, do you think?
I think they'll go next week as well.
Okay. So yeah, let's go with the Grizzle Feather Shawl. So we've got a nice tealy one with Erythicus rubecula and fuzzy teal. Leg warmers and fuzzy peach. That's the one
Which
I
was
used.
the original one
That's on the bamboo base.
on the bamboo base,
This
as
one
used in
is French Hill
Betty's
Grey
shawl.
and fuzzy pink. And then there are several others, but we've got mild china and Fuzzy Peach.
So pretty.
The back shawl
It's lovely.
base, which is
I
our
couldn't
bamboo.
sell these
It's really
quick
lovely.
enough at Fibre East, could you?
Nope.
Flying out.
Well done, Yarningham as well. Yeah.
really,
Yeah, really cool.
popular.
Very popular. It's because your beautiful shawl was there.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that was fun.
Well,
That's
I'll be back. Oh,
The last thing to let you know,
Yeah.
one or two things that are coming up
a little sneak preview.
is we thought it's about time to do another mystery yarn club. So details of that will be going out very soon. And I will say at the moment is it's inspired by this fantastic book. I got to thank Becky for this, putting me onto this whole series of books as well. We've got a number of books that we've both shared with classes of children to inspire them to be themselves. This is called Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. And we got another one, which is the one for boys.
The boys who
Gone
dare
now.
to be different.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, boys who dare to be different. So we're
It is so cool. The children love it.
They do.
And it makes them like really aspire to doing some of these things.
yeah,
It's
there are
lovely.
some amazing.
I haven't got my
It's
glasses
just,
on
it's
now.
just stories of 100 women who are activists,
Writers,
artists. authors,
biologists.
dancers, scientists,
Yeah.
anything. But they've come from all sorts of different
Yeah.
backgrounds, gone through different things,
Yeah,
and
they've
changed the
given it
world
some.
in whatever way.
yeah, absolutely.
It's
be
lovely.
Can I read this bit?
Yeah.
That bit, because if I can read it, because I haven't got my glasses on now. But I just think this is a great introduction, and this is what the Yarn Club is going to be based on. So, may these brave pioneers inspire you. May their portraits impress upon our daughters the solid belief that beauty manifests itself in all shapes and colours and at all ages. May each reader know the greatest success is to live a life full of passion, curiosity and generosity. May we all remember every day that we have the right to be happy and to explore wildly. And I just thought that's really cool.
Do you want to show a few of the illustrations? Because the illustrations
are
are so
amazing.
cool and the
I could
colours
do,
are
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. So we have
Oh,
ones
that
like
one's gorgeous.
that.
Helen Keller. Yeah, they're beautiful.
They're
And then
such
we
cool
have a
books.
few others
I've got
in
the
there as
second
well.
one of this as well.
Look at that. Yeah. So these will be coming out pretty soon. So do look out for details of the next Yarn Club. The first one is going to be based on inspirational women from this series, and then the second set sometime in the new year, I think, will be some of the boys who dare to be different.
Yeah.
So,
Also, for future, we should have sent out an email about Flock in July. It's now the 1st of August. But we will do it this week.
it will go out this
Yeah.
week before the end of the week.
So let them know.
September.
7th of September, 1:30 till 5:30, Frenchay Village Hall. But we do need to know roughly numbers
Yeah.
because,
We're borderline growing out of it.
we
aren't
are
Yeah.
borderline. We're kind of thinking around larger venues. So that's great. We're not complaining.
It's amazing.
You will hear from us soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we will try to come back and do a podcast a bit sooner
We
than
are.
just one every 3 months.
Definitely will.
So be back again and
I
see
will
you
try
all
and
soon.
get some stuff finished.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
nice.
Enjoy the rest of the summer.
Becky's
Bye
off
bye.
to Croatia next week.